What's up, my dudes? It's your boy Zeddy, aka Most Countryman in Madden. And yesterday I asked y'all to give me 30 likes on that video to get my bunch quad scheme today, and y'all gave it to me, so here you go. Now we have a Kansas City playbook, and you don't even have to have audibles for this scheme, which is really nice. But if you do have audibles, you can also add the server play I will show you. But as far as depth chart, I'm using the Green Bay Packers in this video. I feel they're the best overall team for it. Now, as far as just receivers wise, the Broncos are just ridiculously good for this scheme. But when people play a lot of fag D, you're gonna have trouble getting away from it with Peyton. So Aaron Rodgers gives you the same accuracy plus a little bit more mobility. I just don't like the Packers because their defense sucks. But as far as this offensive scheme, it is very good for this Packers. So what I got. You will have your biggest catching and traffic guy over here on the left at all times. It's always your best guy. So I'm going to have Jordy Nelson over here, Demaryius Thomas on the Broncos, Dwayne Bowe on the Chiefs. You know, your most dominant receiver. He doesn't really have to be fast. Speed's a plus, but speed's not necessary. Now, far on the right, as far as the guy on the right, pretty much the same thing. Your second best big catching and traffic guy. Speed is not required. But if you do have a fast guy, though, it all depends on the team, really. But say like I have James Jones here, but I want the fast guy. You want your if you have a fast guy with catching traffic, you want him right here. But otherwise, I'll just put a fast guy right here. And sometimes it depends on the team, like I'm saying. But your guy does get hit sometimes, so catching traffic is also a good bonus to have right here. And this guy right here, just whoever you got left. He's pretty much just going to be doing a little crossing route. But if you got someone fast, I'd probably just put my next fastest guy that's left right there. Now, our base play is going to be getting inside post. This is I'm going to be running 3 plays pretty much out of this scheme. But inside post is our base play, and we're going to start off against just a 2-man under. Quarters 2-man under. Now, our base setup is fade X, whip route Y, and in route B. This is our base setup. Now we can do a different hot routes depending on what our opponent is doing to us, but this is our base setup what we're going to be doing. Now what we want to do, as soon as you hike the ball, no matter what, if he's pressed or if he's got backed off coverage, X is what you're going to look for first. Now if it's man, if it's not a 2-man under, you got to look for him to beat the press. If it's just regular man, because he'll get to beat the press animation a lot of times, you can just hike for over streak to him. Now if it's zone, you're going to look to pass lead inside on his fade on it and click on for the spec catch or user catch. Now, so here against 2-man under, we're just going to see him get pressed and we're going to look to our next read. So I'm going to snap the ball, see Y, it's wide open on a whip route, throw it to him. Do it again. See X, got Y. So you got Y wide open. Now we're going to watch our routes develop. The first read is Y on the whip route. See, he is wide open over here. Control's acting a little goofy right now. I don't know why it's doing this. But as you see, you got Y on the whip route. Now if that's not open, what I want to do, look for this right over here. On this route, see if you get, sometimes you get separation, sometimes you don't. See, this time he didn't. But the money route on this entire play is this post route. This post route just destroys man coverage, especially with a fast guy with good route running. Just destroys it as you see. You're going to pass lead inside and bullet pass, and your last resort is the in route, which sometimes he beats man and sometimes he doesn't. This time he does beat it. It all depends on his beating press, more than likely. So we're going to do it again. And you see it. You see Jordy over here on this route, looks like a fade. Trust me, refade him. Don't put him on, but don't leave him on that. Okay, look at that. A did get separation that time. I'm pass leading down and to the outside and just clicking on and user catching it. Now sometimes they'll get their hand in there and swat it down, but you just gotta make a read on that. But Y is always gonna beat man. Then the money route, look at this. Like I said, that's why catching traffic's good, because as you get hit. But watch it. Watch this route. Watch this post route by RB. Just destroys man. Look at this. Look at this. Now I threw it real late there. You know, don't throw it there. I just wanted to let y'all watch the route, how open it got, but it just destroys man coverage. Watch this. Why my controller's acting up? It's really into my nerves, but watch this. Completely wide open. So you would just throw that quick in there, bullet pass it in there. So see, you got your route. Then B gets open too. I got block shedder right there. But as you guys see, this completely destroys 2-man under. Now, optionally, what you can do if you know we're running 2-man under, also switch it out route on B or X. But what I like to do myself, I've been doing comeback routes a lot lately because they're unbumpable versus man, and versus zone. You can if they got a flat out there, you can just he'll like sitting right behind it. But watch this. You got B, pass lead down. Now you definitely got to practice these because sometimes you got to make a read too. Like if a cornerback is behind the guy, if a cornerback is behind him, don't throw it because he's gonna undercut it. So right there, watch. Just something you got to practice with, man. I hardly ever get picked on it. Every once in a while I do, but the out route's definitely safer. But if you just got to work for him to beat the press. Happy pick out. I threw that too early. But that is Richard Sherman. That's what happens when you put a sorry receiver like James Jones on Sherman. Try it again. Wait for him to break. Out route. But like I said, this is the main setup right here. You got wide, it's wide open. Now you get then your post, everything. I mean, everything beats man on this. It's just really good. What I really like about this formation, what makes me do well with it, because you just take one quick glance over the X on the left, and you know wherever or not you want to pass to him pretty much right away, within a second half. Then you just focus all the rest of your reads across the middle and to the right of the field, and you got 4 wide receivers there. So it's really easy to key in on who you want to pass it to, because you don't have to look all the way across the field, you know, for all kinds of different guys at different levels. You just got all your levels going across the middle and to the right, so you can just focus on that entire half of the field, make all your reads. Run it one more time against man. Fire route, but the post route is the money route. Okay, now that's man. Now let's run against some defense, some zone defenses. This is running against a quarters cover 3. Just stop. Same setup. Now here's where you get some money. Right here. You're gonna look for X. Like I said, when this backed off coverage, so you know it's either a backed off 2-man under right here because you have 2 safeties up top. Or if it's zone, you're going to look to pass lead to X on this inside of this. Now see that right there, that's when you got to watch. That's the only trick, that's why I'm doing quarters. Because really, the quarters is the only formation really going to do this. Because the guy stands back. Like if they don't man align, you'll be able to get this in easy. But like this backed off safety and it's flat, he plays that really well. But like a regular cover 3, you know, this flat zone's gonna be down like this. You know what I'm saying? You just click on like that. That's when you got your big catching traffic guy. You pretty much gotta make a read. I mean, like if you snap it right here and you see that safety kind of lurking over there, you don't pass it. Like I said, I wouldn't even make him over reads, but anyway, guys, if y'all watch my MUT gameplays, you see me pass lead inside that all the time, and I hardly ever get picked. Like I said, you got Y, you can hit, but why is he block shedding like that on me? Let's do it again. You got the river. This right here, the A route always kills zone. And your whip route with the right timing will beat zone. But then you always got the in route across there too. Now the money thing, no zone's going to cover. Pretty much no zone is going to cover the post and the A route. So they're going to have to man them up or use a cover both of them. So you just pass that up in between the zones. Very good play. Now if you notice they're playing a lot of zone, and the whip route ain't really getting that separation, what I'll do, I'll in route or slant Y. So you can also have double fades. Now you can throw the fades to either side. Like I said, make a read. I'm just throwing that like a dummy out there, trying to show you can do a fade to every side, but you gotta make a read on it. It's something I've practiced these things, no telling how many times to get where I don't throw picks on them in the real game and stuff. But this right here is really nice because you got all your set. God, I look like a retard here. I'm trying to just show you the route and throw it, even if it's not open. But you got CVO, the in routes. You got the in route. You know, it's not going to get you a whole lot of yards unless you can pass it up in between the zones. You can also do an out route. You know, it's going to make a read, but the post is the money route. That gets in between. This post is pretty much I haven't seen any stop play that covers this post. So your opponent's they're gonna have to use their cover to make a lot of adjustments just to stop it. You know, just short yards, you hit the whip route. Not making the play look to its best, but you can also streak wide and zone, do all kinds of different things. And this is gonna push that safety back, and of course, I say it can't be covered, and then they cover it. Oh man, you guys get the picture though. You guys get the picture. You can also do a curl, whatever route you want. But this right here is my favorite setup. You got A, and you got across the middle. Now, if you're doing blitzes, obviously it'll be even easier to make you read zone blitzes. Now, if they're running cover 2, which I don't think they would, but anyway, just to show you. And that comes off that route, just pass it inside. And it comes off the jam. Do it again. I mean, if you notice they're running cover 2 too as well, should I say, you just do something like this. Then you got everything open. You know, you got 3 streaks against cover 2. Obviously, if you graduated from math class or whatever, it's obviously gonna work. But let's do it again against cover 2. Here's what I was talking about, the comeback routes. Now, I'm not sure how let's try this work. Make sure. See how they got this comeback route? It just kind of sits down right there when it gets past the press, off the jam, off the flat zone. You can do that to either side. Of course, I didn't even audible to it here. Sitting there locked. Nah, I was trying to scramble. Anyways, guys, forgot to show you cover 2. I'll do it one more time. But cover 2, I mean, unless they're doing some kind of blitz and just trying to take away a quick read, cover 2 would be kind of a dumb defense to run against this offense. So you're probably never going to see cover 2 against anyone halfway decent. But like you see, just pass it up or hit the post. And now that's our base play. That's the play I run most of the time. Now our second play we're going to be going over. It's called bunch trail, which is nice because if you're not allowed to have audibles, this is in the audibles as well. You got bunch trail. Now let's run against 2-man under first. Now what you're going to notice first right off the bat, this RB route, this beats man very well. But the only drawback against this is I'll show you when we're doing it. No, I meant to come out and trail. No, I didn't. As you see right here. Now, I'm going to show you the drawbacks. Now, it looks very nice. You know, you have a post in the corner out. Here's what I'm going to show you versus man a lot of times. Watch as I try to fill the corner out. Of course, I didn't make a read. I was just throwing it. Ridiculous. Whatever. Regardless. I know I'm fixing to go to sleep. It's 5:30 in the morning. But like I was saying, this corner out is kind of iffy on if it beats man or not. You know, it can beat zone if there's no one there. But it's an advanced tip right there to playmaker. But anyways, like I'm saying, this is the setup we're gonna do. We're gonna have 2 different setups. We're gonna do this right here, just streak this guy, and same thing on the left. Do whatever we do, our base fade or an out route if you're playing a lot of man, you know, whatever. But actually, my favorite thing to do though, probably do something like this or an in route. I didn't get open. Of course, it's really getting on my nerves when they do that to me. But the reason, this is what I'm trying to show you, the reason behind this play, you don't need to run this play all the time if they don't stop inside post. But here's what you're going to get. Get someone really good. You're going to run your inside post play. And they're going to be running zone. They're going to man up RB, and man up A, take away both of those crossing routes. Do that right there, and then they're just going to play fag, and this one dude over here is just going to block shed and sack you. That's why you bring this play in. Now if they're running zone, they man up A and RB to stop the crossing route. Now obviously, this guy right here is not going to be able to keep up with Cobb on the street. And you also will come behind him, you have a post coming up behind him plus an angle route. So right there, this post is, you get a completely different level of the field and you got a post route. So they're going to be all confused when you run this play on them. Sometimes he beats man, sometimes he don't. Like I said, this is only a mix-up play. I pretty much just run that inside post all game, just mix in routes and out routes and comebacks and all the stuff like I've shown you. This right here is only a mix-up play. Now if you have audibles, it's actually way better because you can run our next play that I'm going to show you. But we'll run this one more time against man. Like I said, this is kind of iffy route. Oh, also was going to show you about RB. See how he beats man like that? It's really nice. I'm going through it like that. But here's what I don't like about it. If you're running zone, this route, he stops in the middle. See like that? I don't like that. So I would usually just re-drag him if you're doing a lot of zone, or just put him on an in route or a slant. Probably an in route because you don't go as deep, so it's easier to make the read on. Like I said, that's mostly only if they're playing a lot of zone. So let's go to our next play. Like I was saying, that was only a mix-up play. The corner out is kind of iffy on beating man, so a lot of formations that will beat it, but I don't know, I don't really like it that much. I don't like the combination because it gets in the way of the post. So let's go to this is only if you have audibles right here because you won't be able to use this play, but we'll pick spot. Now here's what I like to do. Same type of thing. I'm going to whip Y, put RB on an in route, and then put B on a street. Now you got your whip route, then your in route. But the main thing, of course, as anyone knows, you know, this X spot route, you got that over on the left. That's really good against 2-man under. So that's what I like. You got 3 different people that can get deep post routes out of this same formation. You know, you mix up all your plays, go in no huddle. So they're gonna have to use their covered or do a lot of adjustments to do it. Now this route, this A route, I got a real slow guy, Boykins, in there. But like if you got someone fast, he usually beats man pretty good. It's a little bit different corner route than the other one. But I'm saying, if you got someone faster, you get way more separation of this, especially in practice mode. They tend to stick with them a little bit better. Any of you guys watching my videos, you see me run this offense and just score these pretty much all game. But it's pretty basic stuff. You just gotta. The main thing is makes this offense so good. It's just because all the reads are on the right side of the field. You got that one glance over at the left on our base play. But then anytime they're in zone, you know, anytime they're in zone, you always got the possibility of hitting that post on them. I'm saying you just pass lead that inside and click on. Even if there's a defender in the area, most of the time they won't react to the ball. I mean, you just get, as long as you got a big guy, he'll just get a spec catch animation. But it's pretty much just mixing up your reads, man. Just get your reads down. Now I'll show you the quarterback draw. It's pretty much terrible. I'll show you. Of course, I get a little something there. But that's the only time it's good. If you have a 3-down line set with a line spread, like a 3-4 defense or stuff like that, you can get stuff on them. But any type of four-man line, they're gonna have to. If they're not dropping their D tackles back into zones, you're pretty much gonna get boxed and just lose a yard or get no yards, as I'll show you right here. Of course, I'm trying to show you, so I'll probably get all kinds of yards. But yeah, as you see right there, the only way you're gonna be able to get anything and get a 4-man line is if you're dropping your D tackles back, just playing fag D. Then you can get a little something. But like I said, it's not the best. It's only something if you're dropping your D tackles back. If you're in a quarters type look, get a little something on it. But just only use it on short yardage situations. Now let's go down here to the red zone, and I'll show you what I do. Get down to 15. Pick our same play. This really doesn't matter. You can do this at any play, but we'll just, if I go in no huddle and just get down to this area of the field, I try to be outside the 10-yard line for these because you get different fades. But all I'm gonna do is put. That's why I like having 2 big guys on the outside, so they have to worry about one on each side. The same as do this setup. What you want to do on these fades, when you get to right at the goal line, is hold right trigger and throw a bullet pass. That's all you're gonna do. Now, not after it too late, like a moron. Do it again. Right before we get to the goal line. Get this nice little rocket catch right here. Now, the only bad thing is about these, like you'll catch them a lot of times, but like I'm saying, you got to throw it before it gets to the end zone. You'll get that sometimes, but you get this nice little turnaround animation. As you can see how he gets hit a lot. You do need some catching in traffic on this. That's why I told you to put your best guy over here on the left. But you can do it over to the right as well. Now, like I was saying, you got to throw it right when you get to the goal line. You see I'm messing it up. I don't know what's going on there. I think that's just Sherman getting glitchy. But he's not. I'm definitely not getting the animation I'm wanting. Oh, my bad, guys. I know what it is. I'm getting it with Jordy either way, but you have to pass lead up. Pass lead up. I don't know what's going on. It's not working on the right at all. I don't know why. It usually does. It will work in a game. I don't know what's going on, guys. But like I was saying, just let them get to the goal line. Right trigger. Bam. Bullet pass, and you get that right there. Now, a lot of times you won't get the end zone like you're seeing. So, but you're getting down to 1 or 2. You can just run it in, do whatever else. Just go in a pistol and run something. Just get it in. It's not that hard. Now we'll do it against zone. Go to cover 4. Same thing. Doesn't really matter. You can do whatever you want. You're not really gonna. I've only got picked and missed maybe once or twice ever since I've done it. It was just kind of a fluky situation. Probably just messed it up. But another thing you can do, just kind of go like that. While trying to do it a little different. It still works like that. But I'm trying to throw it a little bit later against zone. Just pass lead it up. See if I can get it. You just get kind of that animation. That's you can do it versus man, but it's a little riskier. But versus zone, you can let him get all the way in the end zone. If you got a tall guy, you know, he's gonna body up on it. You see like that. Pretty easy to do. Doesn't really take much skill. Just pass lead up and do a bullet pass when you're holding the right trigger. See, I don't know, Sherman's gets glitchy. He just plays that crap. But I would usually throw it to the left anyway, but I'm just trying to show you that it does work on the right usually. But you see, just pass it up. You got that kind. Then you also got this one. Just let him get in. Of course, he's going to overthrow it. Show you one more time, guys. See if I can get it to work. There you go. He dropped it, but you get the idea, guys. I know it's a long video. Hopefully I done pretty good things. Hope I done pretty good on it. Like I know it looks like a Mr. Smith tip or something. 24 minutes long. Yeah, I know it's wild. But I'm getting ready to go sleep. So I hope you guys like this. And if you want to see it, I mean, in action, just watch any of my Ultimate Team gameplays. I'm not sure if I have any regular gameplays using this, but if you watch my Ultimate Team gameplay, you can just watch how I run it. Throw these fades and stuff. And, anyways, guys, like I was saying, like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, it's your boy Zeddy, and I'm out. Go Dotson, people.